Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome back to the Jeffries network on OpenTTD. And we start today at Fort Poobra. Today is Thursday, at least I hope it is, it should be, and we're doing some routing. I know, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I'm going to try and do a better job of it than last time. Because this time around we're not waiting for trains, we're actually starting afresh with trains. Couple of things to note. First of all, I built this little connection line. This is like what we've got over at Guard City St George. It's just a little connection line so that trains from this spur line can join this spur line without having to go into Fort Poobra and out again, unless they're designed to stop there, which they may or may not be, yet to be decided. But I don't know, I think these little lines here are pretty cool. As I say, these are going to be used for freight trains as well, so there is plenty of opportunity there in the future to make something pretty damn cool. We're also going to be utilising the trains from a couple of episodes ago that are right the way over in the depot, a long way away from here now, down here. These guys. There are 10 of them. There should be more elsewhere in some of these depots. This one, although this is totally the wrong size. In fact, you're also full of passengers, so that's not good. How big are you? You're 6, so you're 2 lots of 3, aren't you? So let's move, not you, move you down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we've got 2 trains here. We're going to utilise these as well. In fact, I think we're going to utilise these ones and not the others. So let's get rid of that a second. Something else I want to do is build another little spur from here, somewhere around here anyway, that connects up to this line here. Just so again we can get trains out the depot a lot easier. And I'm just looking to see if that is possible, and I'm highly doubting myself, so we might have to do it so that it goes down here and then reverses. Yeah, because I can't think of another way of doing it unless I do some weird tunnel loop here and then connect it up over here. But I think that's a bit too much. Yeah, alright, we won't worry about that right now. But what we will worry about is these guys. So first of all, just check you've got no orders. Good. You've got no orders. We're going to start you. Where are we? That's Moffingly Market. Don't want to start there. We want to start over here at Fort Poobra. I hate that name. I really want to change that. I'm going to change this to Fort Hampton. Hampton. Which means this will have to change to Hampton. Apologies to anyone who's watching this who does live in a town called Poobra. But, I mean, you could probably pronounce it Pubra, but even so, it just doesn't sound right. Sounds ugly. So we're going to get rid of all of them. Let's pin you. And we'll pin you so we can close all the rest of these. We also want to make sure that this group of trains here, so it's currently FP, isn't it? U. FP, we're going to change you to FH. Let's say Fort Hampton sounds so much nicer. Right, so you are going to start over here at Fort Hampton. I'm also going to build... Let's have a look. Oh, you might notice I built this station here as well. I think I've already mentioned this on the outline. Outline? I mean, that sounds weird as well. On the line that heads out of the town. Just it's another stopping point, and it also means that the semi-fast service actually uses the right platform. Because it wasn't using the right track, sorry, not the right platform. Wasn't using the right track, which was very frustrating. So I've changed that now. Right, you might see I'm doing some surgery to this part of the town. That's because I'm going to add something else new to this in a second. I'm just building this stuff first. Right, so I'm going to add another platform down here. With some new connecting lines. Damn buildings. Always in the way. I have a feeling I won't be able to lower the land. Oh, I can lower the land under the bridge. No, I can't lower the land. Can't lower the land under the bridge. That's cool, because I can just do it like this instead. Alright, that's sort of not what I wanted to do. We have to move this bridge as well as all these buildings. I think those ones I just demolished were actually okay, but never mind. Like so. Right, we'll put these bridges back in quickly before all hell breaks loose. So we'll just do tubular silicon there, and here we'll go viaduct concrete. What does the silicon actually look like? Oh, that's not very nice. Cantilever steel? No. Just suspension steel. Yeah, that's better. Quite a grand looking area now. Right. So Fort Hampton has gained a new bay platform over on this side of things. We're going to put the this platform in now before the town grows up and sort of swallows it again. So you're going to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Make sure this works. So CTA. Good. Schedule. Good. Underpass. Good. And I'm just going to put a shelter. There we are. Good. Right. Now at this point I've realised that I've still messed this up. So we're going to have to go back into this again. We're going to have to demolish these bridges again. And all these buildings again. Because what I need here is a second track. One in, one out. That's how it works. That's how you make sure that everything runs smoothly. Otherwise you do end up with constant delays, constant confusion, and a massive headache. Let's go for that type. And this one will go for... I don't really like the cantilever steel. I think the pylons, pillars, whatever you want to call them, I don't really know what they're called on cantilever bridges because they look like pylons, but I guess they are still pillars. But they're way too close together. Anyway, that's my complaint. They're way too close together. They look absolutely awful. But we're going to add this in like this. We are going to pop down a waypoint here. So this is going to be Fort Hampton Terminus South. Whoops. Like that. This one is going to be Fort Hampton Terminus North. Remember I said I was going to do train scheduling today? That is going to happen. Honest. It is going to happen. It's just going to take a little time. Right, so here it's going to climb up the hill. This is going to be a task for the trains to try and get up this hill. We're going to plateau here a little bit. We also need to put the depot somewhere up here as well. I might make the depot also serve some other lines in and out of this station. So if let's say I put that there, and I put that there, and I put another one there, and then let's say for Shiggles I put another one there, and then we'll put one there, we'll put one there, and we'll leave it like that. So now I can put that signal there. Let's just put another little crossover there just because I can. Alright, so that's how this line's going to look. And then we're going to move that out like so. These two lines are going to come across like this. Now at this point, this is going to come up by one like that. This is where the lines are going to kind of go their separate ways, because this one is going to come across like this, and it's going to bridge over. Let's just put one more in like that. We'll lift all this up like that. This is going to bridge over like so, and it's going to come over and it's going to connect up here like that, and like that. Perfect. That's awesome. Now the depot site is probably going to be over here. Nice piece of flat land, pretty decent, out of the way. I keep doing that. I keep getting my land level wrong. And again, there. Thank you. Right level. Good. Okay, so there's room for 4 platforms here. That should be more than enough. We'll sort that out in a second, because I want to do this connection as well. So it's going to sort of go up like this, In fact, it doesn't need to go up at all, does it? This can all be lowered down. Like so. And then this will come along like this. And then along like this. Put that there. Put that there. Good. Now to signal it, we'll put you there. Take this down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you there, you there. That goes off like that. That goes off like that. Change this to that type and get rid of that one, because this is where this line's going to break off. Oops. Would help if I actually... Oh god, it's all going on now. Oh wow, we're making profit again. That's good to see. That's very good to see. We will come back to this, guys. Don't worry. We will come back to it. I promise. Right. Now where's my target? My target's over there. So if I go along this way a little bit, and along this way a little bit, up here, and then we can curve in to where we want to be, which is there and there. It's a bit lopsided, this. We'll make it work. Don't worry. So that's going to go to there, that's going to go to there. And at this point, this line's going to go across as far as there. This one's going to go across as far as... Let's do that and that. And then this is going to come across like this, like this, like this, and like this. Put some more signals in. So we need one of you there, one of you there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sort of there will do. Like that. I'm going to put another path signal there, just so that there's this gap here is covered. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to go for 5 length for this area, and we're going to go for the modular sheds. I keep going into this view as well, I don't know why. So what's that? That's 6 by 4, that's 5 by 4. Perfect. And then we'll just dot some of these around, so you there, you there, you there, and there, and we'll go for this type there. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to leave a gap here, one more tile, just in case we do decide to upgrade it to 6. But I can't see that happening, if I'm perfectly honest, guys. I think 5 is more than enough for this, but you never know. Right. Done. 2. 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, so you go to Fort Hampton twice. Before you go to either of these, you go via Terminus and Terminus. It won't do it for the first run, which is fine. That's exactly what we want. Before we do that, let's go here and here. This is no loading, no unloading. This is service. This is far end, no loading. This is far end, and then we start the journey proper. Right, so you're going to come up through here like this, and you're going to stop here at Suffingburg Heights twice. You're then going to come down to Little Pin Town and stop twice. You're then going to come across to Fredtown, stop twice. And Fretston. Inverhill. And Little Tretberg. Sorry, Trentberg, not Tretberg. Dunfermline Market Valley. And Tradhatton West. Tardingworth Woods. Strange name. Unusual name. What have we got here? Pardingston. I don't really take note of all of these stations whilst I'm building them, because I'm focusing on like where the platforms are going to go and stuff. So when I come back, like Gunfing Bridge, I never noticed that one before. Very unusual name. Tretberg. Wardinghead Cross. This might be the new station that I built, actually. Yes. So originally the track went across here, straight line, but to get the all-stop... No, not the all-stop, it's the semi-fasts, which we just saw one. No, that's a express. There's one coming the other way anyway, I know that. To get them to stop in the centre platform, I put this new station in here at Wardinghead Cross, which I believe, yeah, it does accept passengers at least, in the hope that the semi-fasts will then go the right way. They may do, they may not do, who knows. What I do know is we are nearly done with this, so all of that is set up and good to go. We're now going to go to this and set you up for 250 at each station, with the exceptions of the depot here, which is 25, and this one here, which is going to be 1250. I've kind of painted myself into a corner a little bit with how this is going. Set you to autofill, get rid of you, get rid of you. This needs to go on the same orders as that. That should now say shared orders. Yes. Does this say shared orders? Yes. Good. Okie dokie. Right, now before I start this, I want to make sure they're part of the same group as well, because that's crucial. Where are we? We're all the way up here. Okay. So this is Fort Hampton. Let's check this properly. Fort Hampton to Playthingfield. So you are all stopping electric, FH2P, and you are made of 6 units. That's literally it, 6 units. So you are, what are you? You're ungrouped. Good. So you will go in there. And what number are you? 64. Which is you. So we need to come back up here. What are we? FH to P. 64. In. ASH, FH, ASE, FH to P. Yes. Where are you? So we've got more of these down here. So we've got 59, 62, 63, and 65. What I'm now going to do is split all these in half. Oh wait, you're actually going still. Yeah, okay. Ignore you, but this one, check you've got no orders actually. Have you got orders? You haven't. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Strange counting. Counting with my Jeffries, where I don't actually count properly. 2, 3, and 4, and then this one as well. 2, 3, and 4. No wait, and 4. Yeah, good, cool. Right. We now need to do. Oh man, this is going to be tough. You are probably actually the better candidate to do the autofill. But it very much depends. Yeah. Alright, this is going to be the best candidate to do the autofill. I might have to do a little jiggery pokery up here just to get the trains to turn around and go where they're supposed to go. Actually, knowing the way the train works, it'll probably go up into this depot and out again. So that should work quite nicely in my favour. Where are you? You're here. Should I split this one as well? I really should, shouldn't I? So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. So all of these, I'm going to do them one at a time. So you're already done. So 62 needs to move into this one. 63, where are you? Okay. So 63 now needs to move over into this group. 65. Like so. 65 now needs to move over. 66. You're already open. Good. Good. Good, good, good. You now move over. And we'll scroll down a little bit, because there should be some more. Oh, hang on. They will be up here and ungrouped, won't they? Yes. So 257, a big jump now in terms of train numbers. You're now done. So 257 will go across into this one here. Now 258 should also come across. There we go. And again, pretty much all of this is made by splitting up old trains that we're not using anymore, which I think is really cool. I think it's really cool. I just want to do one more quick check to make sure it should be compatible. There's no reason why it shouldn't be compatible. After all, it is already at a depot that's on overhead electrification. So you should go there as well. And then finally, this bad boy. Link you up. So 260 is the last one to make the jump across. We now have 10 trains on this route, which is absolutely fantastic. Alright, let's... you're ready to go, aren't you? Yeah. Although, for just the sake of checking that it's actually going to work properly, let's go all the way along like this, all the way along like this, all the way along like this, to the top. Start. Okay. And what are you? You're 64, so we'll start. Actually, let's take you off autofill. Let's send you back to the depot quickly. Turn you round, send you back. Let's get 62 to autofill. You're technically the first one en route. So we're going to close you. And we're going to pin you instead. And I want to keep an eye on this whilst we're doing the rest, just to make sure this works out. So you're going to go there. Can I make this window any smaller? I can. Good. So you're going to go there, pin. I'm just going to stick you up there for now. And same with this one. I'm going to pin you. I'm going to make you smaller. And I'm going to stick you up there. Although let's get 63 going as well. They should end up doing the right thing. That's the main thing. Do that. Screw it. Let's get 60. Actually, no. We'll wait until this reaches GSG before we get 64 going. So yeah, it's quite a busy station now. Fort Hampton. Or Fort Hampton itself. Fort Hampton South is a very quiet station. You very rarely see a train. In fact, there's one, and it will sort of start to come back down this way. Fort Hampton South doesn't actually accept anything right now. As I say, I put the station in there purely to make the trains go the way they were supposed to go. The semi-fast trains. Haven't built the town yet to actually accommodate the rail. So I'm going to try and do that now. Sort of force the town to grow in this direction. If I do that, and if I do that, let's get rid of you. We'll pop you down like that. Now if I fund buildings, it should start, you can see it's sort of starting to come down in this direction, but if I do an actual proper fund of buildings, we should start to see some buildings pop up here, and this should eventually start to see it's one tile away. There we go. Once that building is completed, this station will start accepting and producing passengers, which is awesome news. There you go. Now it accepts passengers. Perfect. Okay, right, so we've got some more little shuttle trains doing their thing. This little bay platform here actually fits into the town shape quite nicely. It's a shame this road I can't bridge across the station. I don't think you can build bridges across the station still. I haven't tried if it's more than a tile high. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, you have to demolish the station first, which I'm not going to do, funny enough. So what else? This needs to be renamed. It's one of the things I came up here for. Train facility. Okay. Rending Hall is probably the best name for it. Rending Hall train storage. Can I fit? Yes, good. And I can change that to 6 if necessary, if the future requires it, We also need trains stopping on this line, which is the next bit I wanted to do in today's episode. 25 minutes gone. I could just be ruthless and release all these trains and hope that they somehow sort themselves out. Screw it, why not? So you, and you can go, and you can go. And they should all hopefully find their way down to here. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers firmly crossed. Right, so the next thing that I wanted to make was another service that starts down here at Marfingley Market. And again, I'm very tempted to build a new bay platform on this side and then have a bridge that goes over and links up, or a tunnel that goes underneath. I haven't decided yet. But I also wanted another line that came off this way and cut through the middle of Freytown and created a new little branch that goes off over here somewhere. One thing I have realised though is we don't have enough trains going through Guard City still. So I'm going to do something about that. So I'm going to follow this all the way down. Where are we? Here's Wardinghatton. We kind of have some trains coming out of Wardinghatton. Got a lot of trains coming out of Wardinghatton. These ones are currently using the express line. Can I find one again? Don't think I can. I think they're all too far gone. But we kind of need a long distance train. A long distance stopping train. So if I come all the way down here to Fort Bunfingwell East, and again do a little jiggery pokery to make this station bigger. So for example, let's include a third platform here. I need to do not that. I need to do that. I need to get rid of that. I need to stick you there. I need to pop this connection in. I think what I will do is actually leave the station as is and make this the return road, so it's a one-way track. Pop you there like that. That's all good. I'm going to quickly change this to sidings. And what are you? You're a length of 6, aren't you? Good. Right, so we're going to create a new service from here, which does mean buying new trains. Which, as you know, I'm not a big fan of, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. What am I going to use? The Electrostar does 100 miles per hour, does it quite nicely. The BREL does 75 only. The Renewal does... Yeah, these are only third rail. I don't want all third rail, but we will come back to this in a second, because we're going to have another new service come out of here as well. But for now, we're going to go for just the Electrostar. And we're going to throw some carriages onto it. So let's throw some... Make it the full 3 length like that. Clone it. Add you on underneath. Pin you and pin you. Open this. So you're going to go here twice. Then you're going to go here, and then you're going to go here. This one, you're going to go no loading, no unloading. This is going to be service. This is going to be no loading. And then I think for this, you should sort of be express. So which one's the express line? This one. I think I already have an express train here, but I'm going to put another one in. Yeah, I've already got an express route, but I'm going to put another one in, as I say, just because I can, really. So it's going to come all the way along like this, all the way along like this. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Remember last episode I built some crossovers? I'm going to do the same thing here. So at this point, there's going to be a crossover. It's going to go like that. Which is a little unusual. What this basically means then is the express trains can cross over onto the slow lines. Which is exactly what's going to happen. So here, you are going to stop at Truntill twice. Like so. And then you're going to carry on down this way, and you're going to stop at Fleabra Bay twice. And then you're going to come down this way, and you're going to stop... actually, you're not going to stop at Tondingville, because here we're going to have another crossover. So that's going to go across like that, that's going to go across like that. We're going to remove this signal here and this signal here, and we're going to upgrade this one here, and this one here. We're also going to upgrade this one here and this one here. So you're then going to go back onto the express lines to skip out all this rubbish. And I believe here is Wardinghattan. Yes, this is Wardinghattan. From Wardinghattan Central, you are then going to go on the express lines again, right the way through this way, right the way through here, all the way up to Guard City St. Mark, where you're going to stop twice. But before, so on this route, you're going to stop via this platform, and on the way back, you're going to stop via this platform, and then you're going to go via Guard City Exchange twice, and then you're going to go via GSG twice. But again, this time round, you're going to go via this waypoint. This time round, you're going to go via this waypoint. And then from here, you are going to go via Latston South twice. This is a long service, by the way. We're going to need lots of trains to run this one. You're going to miss out Lon Hill. Here's the crossover. I'm really not happy with this crossover. I kind of want to rebuild this crossover. I'm going to rebuild this crossover. So I'm going to put... Where can I do it? Here's probably a good spot for this. So you're going to go there, and then you're going to go there, and you're going to go there. Like that. We're going to remove this signal here, and we're going to upgrade this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. So that train should now cross over slightly further up. In fact, no, it's already crossed over, hasn't it? Yeah, it's already crossed over. Cool. And then I'm going to get rid of this here, and I'm going to redo this. So you're going to go there, you're going to go there, and I'm going to get rid of this little bit here. Perfect. Much better. So, whoops, I've done it again, Mark. Bad, bad, bad. Right. So from Latston South, you're going to skip Lon Hill, and then you're going to stop at Suntbridge Valley twice. And then after this, you're going to go into the fast track. So you're going to skip out all of these stations here, all of these stations here, but you are going to stop at Trundingworth. And then after Trundingworth, you're going to come through all the way here to Barnway-on-Sea South, which really needs to be changed to Barnway-on-Sea, just Barnway-on-Sea. It kind of is on sea. We can say that it's a jokey name because at the time they thought the lake was the ocean. Middle Ages, they did strange things. Plumfing Hill, and then up here to Marfingley Market. Again, you're going to stop twice. And then from Marfingley, you're going to go via Fennington Heights. There should be another crossover. There it is. So Hartbridge as well, I suppose you could stop at. And then again, you're going to go into the middle tracks. You're going to stop at Fetborough. And then you're going to stop at... Where's the next one? Playfingburg Springs. Still not quite sure I made Playfingburg Springs a big station. I suppose the town will grow, and we've got Donfing Hill over there as well. And then you're going to stop at Fort Hampton. And then from Fort Hampton, you're going to go straight on, and you're going to stick to the slow lines at this point. So New Wandon Woods, and then you're going to go to Fort Slayham. Slayham. You're probably a Slayer. I don't know. I just don't know. And then you're going to go via Punfingfield. Whoops. There we are. And then you're going to finally terminate at Trainingworth Falls, which again I'm going to rename this town to just Trainingworth, which means the station is going to be renamed to just Trainingworth. Okay. That's all good. That should be all good. Next thing to do is to go to the timetable. We're going to make sure you stop for 500 at all of these. I'm going to open this right up. See, if I pin this up here, or move it up here, try and open this up as much as possible, because I've got some speed limits to change as well, as you might remember. So that's going to change to 50. This is going to change to 1500. Right, and then going through Guard City again, so from St. Mark, change speed limit to 30. Guard City Exchange, change speed limit to 30. And then here, change speed limit to 30. And then scroll down here. This one, change speed limit to 30. Change speed limit to 30. And change speed limit to 30. Good. Right, so that's now ready to autofill. But before we do that, we need to do this. So you're technically semi-fast, aren't you? You're semi-fast electric CS2T, and you are 12 units long. I'm going to scroll all the way down to wherever it is. Here it is. Ungrouped, drag you in, and we're going to clone you a lot of times. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should be fine. We're going to come back over here. We're going to release this train. Like so. And now what I'm actually going to do, this train, this new depot I'm about to build isn't going to be for servicing, but it's going to be for creating new trains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might be for servicing actually. I might use it for servicing too. But let's see, that's pinned. I'm going to pin this one as well because I'm going to use, where is it? This one, the BR Renewal, goes 90 miles per hour, pretty fast. Or I could use the Southern. I might use the Southern actually. Southern, not a bad idea. I think this comes with just the standard carriages. It does. Like so. I'm going to clone you. And then I'm going to attach you like so. Now this train is going to do a very similar route, but it's going to stop at all of the stations in between as well. Well, hang on, I'll explain properly what it's going to do in a second. So you're no loading, no unloading. You are service. You are no loading. And then you're going to stop twice at Sonborough Bay. You're going to stop twice at Fort Prinbridge North, Trunt Hill, and Fleborough Bay, whatever you're called. Tondingville Woods, Sindworth Falls Woods, Chenpool Bridge Woods. There's a lot of woods again. Bored of the woods. Wardinghatton Central. And then from Wardinghatton Central you're going to stop at Bayfingford twice. You are also going to stop at Runthill twice because you actually fit in Runthill Station, which is quite unusual. And then you're going to go up this way to Pranningwell Ridge. I don't really know what you're called. My pronunciation for some of these is terrible. These are English town names as well, and I am English, so I really should be able to get these, but for some reason just can't. Little Drayborough, and then finally you're going to terminate at Guard City St. Mark via the central platform, like so. Timetable, you're all going to be set to 250. With, of course, the exceptions of the depot here, which is going to be 25. And this stop here, which is going to be 1250. Set you to autofill. Grab this. You're an all-stopping electric. CS2 GSMA. And you are 8 units long. Grab the train, which is there, bring it over. Now, this is going to be a very, very sparse service, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will do. And set you off. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's release another one of you, and we'll release another one of you as well, because why not? So this is all going now. This is all working. I feel like I've shortchanged myself a little bit actually with the entrance to this depot. But I think if that line gets filled first, more often than not, then as you can see here, they'll just go through that way anyway. So that's all good. 2 trains can come through here at once as well, which is fantastic. Awesome. Alright then guys, how are we doing? 40 minutes. So we've got 3 new services done today. Tomorrow is of course Friday, and it's the last episode before I go on my little break. And I keep saying that. I want to remind people where I'm going so that you're not, I don't want to say worried about me, but just so I'm not getting loads of comments all the time saying where's the episode. Because it exists. It's just, well, it doesn't exist. It's not, the series isn't over. That's what I'm meaning to say. The series is not over. It's just going on hiatus. And I'm currently rebuilding this bridge because why not? That looks awful. Let's go for the modern suspension for these 2. And then these 2 can just be old style suspension. Still goes 100 miles an hour, which is still the right speed. Awesome. I need to signal them as well. Otherwise that's bad. So you there, you there, you there, you there. Cool. I'm going to release 2 more trains because I can. So yeah, that just about does it for today, guys. Once again, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some more routing and we might do a little bit of building as well. I just want to get as many trains on this line as possible, sort of stress test it. At the moment, Wardinghattan Central, there are no trains here. There's one just emerged from its depot, but there are no other trains, which to me says that we've got capacity to burn. So I should probably get on and do that at some point. I also actually, because I'm going to keep distracting myself from ending this episode, I'm going to add extra platforms to Bayfingford Station. Because again, why not? So that involves moving this signal to there, putting that there, getting rid of this signal, putting you there like that, putting this there like that, changing you to a path signal, putting another path signal there, putting a path signal there and there, which means changing that to be signal to there, getting rid of this signal, popping this there, popping this here. And I was going to go for 2 island platforms, but I might as well just go for the side platforms here now so I can actually get them put in. So I'm going to pause the game for this really quickly, just so that we don't end up with trains stopping at half-built platforms, because there's nothing worse than that. So you there, you there. This episode will end soon, guys, I promise. This there, this there. Benches, can do that, it's nice and easy. I'm not going to put shelters like that, instead I'm going to put shelters like this. Nice and simple. Because as Bayfingford is the site where 2 lines join us into one, in that the river line joins the 3rd rail line here, I think these extra platforms will be necessary. I might also actually, because of that, I might also quadruple the tunnels coming into Wardinghattan. I don't know yet. If I'm going to do that, then I might as well split these lines up again and have this come down this way, the electrified one come down here. I could do that. We'll see. I might do that off camera. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here now, guys. So, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series, drop some comments down below for ideas for future episodes, and until next time, I will see you soon.